Test, 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 test. To the world was hello. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Q. Test, 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 test. To the world was hello. Thank you. Bye.
Good evening, folks. Good? Alright, we're good. How's that chat now? Oh, there it goes. Okay. The hell was that? Let's see if there's a copper node out there. All right. Micah, evening. What's going on? You working tonight? No, you're on Twitch. That means you're off. Unless you're on your phone. This game has an offline mode, which I'm currently playing. I like the offline mode because it allows me to go and explore things so that when I go back to the online mode, I know how it works. But it also has online single player, online friends only, and then general online. And the single player is just you online. But you still see all the other players' houses and stuff like that. Vendors, that kind of stuff. But there's nobody else to interact with. And then the online friends only is only people that are on your friends list will appear in the game. But all the other, the housing and the vendors and everything that are player made will also appear. Offline mode, none of the player made stuff appears, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I'm really digging this game. The further I get into it, and then one advantage that the offline mode has is when you kill all the bad guys in a dungeon, like I'm in now, they don't respawn. But the like the mining nodes and whatnot will all respawn. And you got fiery swords. So I come in here, get their attention, pull them back, clear them out, and then I don't have to worry about them anymore. And my main reason for coming here is just to farm ore. These little fawns hit you with a confusion spell, and it screws up your controls. So when you try to run forward, you run backwards. There's my healing potions. I'm going to need them. Damn it, they keep rooting me. Dispersing, what's going on? Yeah, it's a spell you cast. It turns your, set your swords on fire. And then it does damage over time. See that confusion spell? And you heal faster when you put your weapons away, so after every fight, just put your weapons away. And you get more loot in offline mode also. Not that it does you any good, because you're all by yourself, but... Who else? There's another one around the corner here, yeah. And that's that. There he is. I knew there was another one. Then I'm free to just come in here and mine the nodes. There's granite, but I don't want the granite. I just want copper. Copper, silver. The more armor you wear, the more the higher, like cloth, leather, chain, plate, the higher tier your armor is, the more likely you are to fizzle. Okay, that's an exit. I don't want to go to Janiford. What's in the bags? My main purpose for coming here is trade skill stuff. These guys are squishy, but they're always trying to run away. Come on, die. Yeah, this is the offline mode. The online mode, there's definite optimization needed, especially if you go into like a really big city. Oh shit, I don't want to do that. No, never mind, I got a ton of them. Guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I can even poison my weapons. I forgot about that. Yeah, I saw that. They're starting to get cases of the Black Plague in California now. How about that? There's progressivism for you. Bubonic plague is making a reappearance. Oh well. You want to make sure you kill off all your bad guys before you start. If you quit running. Am I not auto-attacking? Doesn't seem like I'm auto-attacking. Poison potion, that's what I'm looking for. Take anything that doesn't weigh anything. Pretty sure I got enough of those, but whatever. Oh, the problem is they got so much homelessness in California that it's leading to just unsanitary conditions all over the place. So was it San Diego, I think? They made a poop map of San Diego, and when you look at the map of the number of reported cases of public defecation, and if you look at the map of, I think it's San Diego, it's just a big brown spot. Because you got people just shitting all over the place. Yeah, no, I don't know that anything's actually going to come of that Elon Omar stuff. It'd be nice if it did, but I don't really see it happening. Too big of a black eye for the Democrats this close to the elections. I think my pickaxe is getting wore out. Is there another one? I thought I saw another one. Please don't be a decoration item. Nope, it's a tool. Good. Okay, I have a backup. So if you wanted to do the online mode, you know, play it like any other, back to the, you know, that, play it like any other MMO, you can do that. But if you just wanted to like get together with your friends a couple nights a week and play it that way, also an option. And then if you don't want to do any of that and you just want to play by yourself and just check out the story, and, you know, you got that option too. But you fizzle when you wear heavier armor. When you try to cast a spell. The heavier your armor, the more you fizzle. I don't need any more keys. Stop giving me keys. There's a quest that I'm supposed to be doing in here, but I have no idea how to do it. Now, she married her brother while she was married to somebody else to get her brother into the country. That's the story that's going around. Good, I need a candle. Decorating my house. And anything that's a light source in the game, I thought this was just a neat little touch. Double click on it, you can turn it off. Or back on again. That includes campfires, torches. Magic users and anybody with a ranged attack, they always try to run away from you to get into range. Kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. Now the bad guys won't respawn, but the mining nodes will, so you can, if you're of a mind to do so, you can just keep running around picking up stuff. This kind of stuff, like this yoke, it's a decoration for your house. Is that an earthquake that I just experienced? That's where I have to go. I have to do something with that thing, and it allows me to unlock some other thing. That's about as far as I've gotten so far. So there's a thing with a thing, and a thing. Yeah, that thing. Alright, let's get to killing. Kill these little bastards first. And unlike other games, if something dies, you can loot it. Whether you kill it or not. God, repair kits. Don't want any jars. Okay, this is going to be fun. Let's get them, boys. Damn it, that fucking confusion spell. Walk right off the cliff if you're not careful. Still a lot I don't know about the game. Still learning. Thank you. What's my weight on that? We got a little space left. Alright, now there's a thing that I have to do something with that, and it's supposed to unlock a gateway that I then have to get to within 5 minutes. But I think I'm going to save that for last. Go around and murder everybody first. And see if I can find where the gate is, because I'm not quite sure where that is. Some night vision going. Now, on the online servers, these mobs will be constantly respawning. And unless you're with a group, it makes it very difficult to get any progress, because they're just constantly popping on top of your head. Don't want granite. She wanted to be a congresswoman. There it is. Okay. So I have to go up there, do that thing, and then I have to get down here within 5 minutes. Let's clear a path first. And it's only very loosely tapped target. Basically anything in front of you is going to get hit. think the tab targeting just focuses on a specific mob, but if you don't target a specific mob, it'll just attack anything in front of you. Okay, so we have to go back up. Is that granite too? Yeah, I don't want granite. Granite used for building stuff, structures and stuff. Okay, over there. What is that? There's a big geist down there. So far so good, nothing's respawned. I don't trust stuff. So when it says it doesn't respawn, I'm always a little leery. Come here, you bastard. Okay, we'll come back for all that stuff. Spamming the heals. Geistenmager. Ooh, another skull. Cool. Is that it? Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. I'm gonna go back up and get that copper that I left behind. Did you get your new guy trained all up yet, Micah? Is he ready to go? When you're offline, it's the exact same world that you have online. The only difference is you can't access like players' vendors, and you can't see their housing and whatnot because it doesn't exist in the offline mode. Everything else is the same. Game world's exactly the same. All the towns are exactly the same. It just switches from being an MMO to just being a single-player game. You have a separate character offline than you do online. You have two separate characters, so the one doesn't transfer over. But it's a good. The offline mode's a good way to explore the game and check out all the stuff. Yeah, and you only get one character. Turn the air on. It's getting a little stuffy in here. One each, yes. Yep. It is. It really is. I don't know how loud it is for you guys. I got a new headset, so I don't know sound levels yet. But if it's not loud enough, I can turn it up. Opening that door triggers a spawn. Wait. Thank you. Good. Yeah, it's all skill-based. You can choose whatever, attack type you want. You can wear whatever kind of armor you want. Trade skills, you can take some of them, you can take all of them, you can take none of them. But the more you take, the slower your advancement becomes. So, specialization pays off. Because I think it's like the XP gets divided amongst the active skills or something like that. And you can mix and match. I have a little fire magic, I have a little healing magic, and then my primary combat is bladed weapons. And it's bladed weapons, so that covers daggers, short sword, and long sword. Axes, hammers, and whatnot are covered under bludgeoning. When you get into some of the juicier stuff, yeah, you'll have your healer, your tank, and your DPS. Basically. Oh, shit. But again, even that is all very mix-match. Incredibly customized. As soon as I get to a better spot, I'll show you the skill tree. There's the boss man. Even now the online servers they still suffer from a lack of optimization. To be perfectly honest, but it runs really well. You just have the occasional stutter, you know, but it runs fine. It runs good, more than good enough to play. You don't have any like major bugs or anything like that. there anything in here? I forget. See, anywhere where, like if you see a campfire, just double click on it and it lights it up. So neat. I don't know if I can turn this spell off or not. I guess you can't. I'm here primarily just getting trade skill stuff. Sandbox. Areas are rated by difficulty level. So you'll go to more difficult areas, of course, later on, once you're better geared, once your skills are higher and whatnot. Hang around for a little bit. You'll see what it's like. It's really neat. The you know how like in World of Warcraft you use the griffins to get from point A to point B. Asheron's Call used, portals and whatnot. This game actually has an overworld map where your avatar's running up and down the roads to the different towns. It's really neat. But you can go anywhere you want. And then whenever you're getting ready to enter an area, it'll tell you what the challenge rating for that area is before you hop in. Yeah, it's really cool. A lot of neat stuff. A lot of neat things going on in this game. And it has it really harkens back to the heyday of MMOs too. A lot of the good classic stuff. Richard Garriott, Ultima Online, had a big hand in putting this together, and you could tell because it feels like it. But it also has a lot of new features that just make games more enjoyable these days. Okay, that's that Geist thing again. We don't want to go over there. Haven't gone that way yet. Now I want to see if any of my nodes have renewed. Like I said, I'm really just here for trade skill stuff. I think you'll find it enjoyable. I really do. The trade skill systems are nice. The housing is amazing. The housing system, you can have your own personal vendor set up. Even when you're offline, how like EverQuest added the bazaar, where you could have your bazaar character. Well, they have a similar thing here, but better. And you can fully customize and decorate your house however you want. You can add a basement, you can add furniture, you can add just whatever you want to do to it. There's some really crazy. You won't see them tonight because I'm playing in the offline mode. But tomorrow night I'll be playing the online mode. You'll get to see that if you're around. Some of the people get really creative with their houses. You can build your own dungeon entrances. Just put one right outside your house so you and your group can get together and go do a dungeon. And you don't have to run halfway across the world. That's what the lighting looks like without the infravision going. Really nice lighting. Really rich. Honestly, I prefer the offline mode to the online mode. But that's just because it's the way I play. I tend to be a solo player, so if I'm going to be a solo player, I might as well just play in the offline mode, you know what I mean? It is kind of lonely sometimes, though. You miss not having the other people around. Very moody, very dark, and lighting is really rich. Can I turn? Yeah. Nice highlights, nice shadows. I've been using infravision because it just makes it easier to see when you're running around, but this is what it looks like without it. One granite. That's granite, right? I don't want that. I could have sworn there's some copper in here, though. Maybe it hasn't popped yet. Oh, I'm burdened. Not good. Has an encumbrance system, so once you get over a certain weight, your combat abilities start to decrease. You run slower at a certain point. Oh, good. He's repopped. This is what I'm here for. And if this was the online mode, all these mobs would have respawned too. They probably would have respawned before I even cleared out the room. One of the perks to having a group. Oh yeah, skills. Okay, these are your adventuring skills. Here's all your combat stuff up top, here's all your magic stuff in the middle, and here's all secondary stuff, strategy stuff in the bottom. I'm not really sure about this stuff yet. Again, I'm new, I haven't been playing that long. But go to blades, for example. When you're using blades, your skills automatically go up, and then once you've filled it up sufficiently to reach the next tier, then you can open up the next tier, etc., etc., etc. And you can do that for any of them. You got light armor skills, heavy armor skills, ranged attacks, bludgeoning weapons, pole arms, shields, the whole 9 yards. All kinds of different magic if you want to be a magic user, or if you just want to mix and match. Like I got some moon magic for my night vision, and this makes a little light source above your head. Life magic for the heals, and fire magic for the fiery sword stuff. But all that stuff's optional. I'm not sure what this stuff is. I take it, but I don't know what it does yet. So, right, and you can deactivate skills too. So there's, by clicking on this, if you choose. If you don't want to advance that skill anymore, you can turn it off so XP isn't getting pushed into it anymore. So you can funnel it to other skills. And then you got your crafting skills. There's your gathering skills, mining, foraging, forestry, fishing, field dressing, which is skinning. And then your actual skills, butchery, smelting. These are for refining your materials, making your ore, turning your ore into ingots. And then down here is the actual trade skills, blacksmithing, carpentry, tailoring, alchemy, etc. That kind of thing. I'm working on blacksmithing right now. And you can pick cotton. You can pick cotton. You can be a cotton picker. Cotton picking bastard. But this little ball of light follows you around. Just keeps everything shiny so you can see. P-Dub. What's going on, yo? Oh, no worries, no worries. Part of the reason why I'm here is to show this stuff to people who hadn't seen it. And I'm learning it too. It's all new to me. There's more stuff, even these combat decks. I have no idea. No idea. They do stuff. And that's as far as I've gotten. I have no idea what purpose they serve. Shit. I selected a new deck now. I have to reset all my skills. 6. Roll post. We got fire magic. This is just a close range dot. You run up to a bad guy and you punch him. This is the one that sets your swords on fire. No, this is the one that sets your sword on fire. It's yeah, it allows you to hot swap various loadouts, basically. So like if you're in a dungeon and you're using your bludgeoning attacks and for whatever reason you want to switch to blade attacks or you want to switch to mage attacks, then you just hit Y and select one. Boom, it's all loaded up. That kind of thing. Beyond that, I'm not really too sure. 5. That's another dot, so I got dot, dot, direct damage. That's good damage, and then this is a riposte because it's there. I don't know. They just did an update, so I don't know. I just had a patch today, and there was another patch yesterday. They're still working on content. They may have just downsized a bit. I guess they had trouble delivering on some of their promises from their Kickstarter, and there were some. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. That's the problem with the Kickstarters. You better deliver. They're still technically in early access. Oh, excuse me, I'm dying. Now, what am I missing? It's one of my light armor skills, maybe? No. Heavy armor? Yeah, I think that was it. Tactics, maybe? Oh, that was it. Parry, I already got parry. Some skills are passive, some are active. I don't know. Yeah, if you don't have the money to make a game, don't make the game. Period. It's getting so expensive to make them anymore, though. And too many people are getting burned. There's just too many games coming out, because it's gotten easier to produce a game now with the Kickstarters and the crowdfunding and whatnot. So you're getting a lot of games coming out that just really shouldn't come out. But they're making all these lofty promises. It's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. Nah, it's just another game. But it's either they either go the crowdfunding route or they're stuck depending on the AAA developers for funding. And we all know what happens when EA gets their hand on a game. So, where the hell am I at? Ooh, copper. Yeah, oh yeah, so you know how involved it is. Tommy, my son, did 3D stuff. He kind of gave it up. But, yeah, it's crazy. It's such a time sink. Give me all your copper. Coffee. Ah, get away. Oops, hit the wrong spell. I want that copper. There's more stuff in here that I want to go explore. Now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to click on that thing once you have the phylactery, and then you run down here. There's a cave down here somewhere. Down around there somewhere. Yeah, it's crazy. It's good. It's a mixed blessing kind of thing. It's great because the games are beautiful looking, but it's bad because turnaround time on a new game is just ridiculously long now. I mean, years of development just to get a game out the door, and by the time it's out the door, you know, it's been talked about so much, everybody's bored of it. That's kind of what I'm afraid of happening with Cyberpunk. Havoc, what's going on, yo? We'll go down there and murder that guy. I need to shed some weight, though. What can we drop? What can we drop? That's just a decoration item. Come on, scroll, damn it. See, there's a little glitch that happens sometime. Your mom's a hoe. And there's no limit to... Ah, Jesus, it's irritating. To how much stuff you can carry, it's based on weight. I still need to shed 8 pounds. 9 pounds, 8 pounds. No, 5 pounds. 8 pounds, whatever. Yeah, if anybody's continuing to play anything put out by EA or Bethesda or any of the big names, you get what you deserve. Activision. I blame Activision, not Blizzard. Well, let's head back home to our pad. Oh, you can't recall when you're carrying too much weight. Lame. Who made that rule up? I thought the whole point behind a recall scroll was so you go out and overload yourself and then go home. No, I never really did the first-person shooter thing until relatively recently. God, you should see me the first time I tried to play Halo. Tommy brought his Xbox, the 360. This back when 360 came out, or was out, or popular, whatever. And I'm sitting here trying to use these dual controller joystick thing. Because I'm a PC player. I hadn't played consoles in ages. And it was funny. I kept running into walls and staring up at the sky and not able to do much of anything. Yeah, let's get some more copper while we're here. And then we'll head out. Is there any more? Alright. Let's go. But then I got a 360, once I got comfortable with it. I love first-person shooters now. I think it's my favorite genre of game. Because I can hop in, I can get a few rounds in, I can hop out. Yeah, it's always the publishers, Maxim. It's always. It's the board of directors. It's the people the money people. Yeah, what the hell, we'll give it to you. See what happens. Ah, finished the quest. As soon as I come out here, there's going to be this archer up there. Please don't notice me. Just go about your business, and I'll go about mine. There's copper over there, and I want it. See that cheap shot? There's a bear trap right there. You have to be careful. I'm just making a beeline for the zone. And I understand the importance of a game being profitable. If a game's not profitable, you can't continue to support the game. The company goes out of business. I get that. But there's a difference between profitable and stupid. P99 green, I don't know. I'm still up in the air about it. Kind of EQ'd out, to be honest with you. Now that's where I was. This is how you travel between towns. And you can have random encounters on the road too. Like if you're running up the road and there's a skeleton standing on the road and you run into him, it'll trigger a zone kind of thing. What purpose it serves, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to commit myself to anything. Oh no, it's under siege. Damn it. My house is in that town. I can't get into that town because it's under siege. Oh, what a pain in the butt. You did? I still have that obsidian crown that Nibris loaned to me about 2 years ago, I think it was. Or not obsidian crown. The SK Necro crown that allows you the instant invis, the pre-nerf one. That wall. Yeah, I don't have any 60s. My highest is 41, I think. I don't think there's anybody in that damn town. I need a vendor. Need a freaking vendor. Need to unload some of this crap. I think this town is pretty well dilapidated. Yeah, it's being attacked by elves. Alright, we don't want to go here. There's nothing here. I need a vendor, and there's no vendors in this town. That's going to be nice. It's going to be nice going starting from scratch. And if you get in early, before everybody else has gotten, you know, in the first week, before everybody's gotten to level 60, it's going to be nice. My fear is that it's just going to be the same thing all over again. You're going to have a bunch of people scrambling to 60. You're going to have the same toxic endgame. That's kind of what did it for me, really. Yeah. I remember doing that on Valenczek, where people were excited about that stuff. I'm like, Bandit? I don't know what a fucking Bandit. WoW Classic's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see how long it lasts, though. Yeah, it'll be a good placeholder until Pantheon comes out. I do agree with that. Ramble. This is just a town. Yeah, so there shouldn't be any bad guys here. See, then you have stuff like this. Anywhere where you see one of these blocks, this is a lot. And you can build a house on it. I just have a village row lot. It's a pre-built house. But on the online servers, there's houses all over the place in this area, in this town. So I think this is where I got my house at. Or a player... Players can even make their own towns. Which is pretty cool. there's cities and towns and whatnot that are existent in both versions of the game, and then on the online version there's player-made towns with lots that you can rent and build your house. Yeah, there's only humans. I think there's 3 different human races. 3, because I can do math. I just need a vendor real quick, shed some weight, and then I can use my recall scroll. It changes. There's a lot of the music is really good, really epic. Hey, a banker. You don't like that music? I like the music. Still gotta shed more. Jesus. Oh, it's that big stack of copper I got now. 13 pounds of copper. That'll do it. Alright. Now, with any luck, I can recall back to my house, even though the town's under siege. Yep, good. No, I haven't. I don't know much of anything about Ultima. Never played any of the Ultima games. Never played Ultima Online. I think I stepped my toe in it once, and that was about the extent of it. It was all Asheron's Call for me back in the day. And that's my house. I don't know if you have to pay rent on it or not. Maybe you don't. Oh, yeah, I better. Okay. Whew. My rent was late. Haven't done anything to it yet. Just picked it up. But this is the base level house. Still trying to figure out how to put stuff in it. Where's that skull I just got? There it is. And why am I here? Oh yeah, this town has a pretty good blacksmith stuff. I'm actually on the outskirts of town, and I need to go in here. I like the music in this game. Yeah. Very medieval. lots of little neat steampunk stuff in the game too. Okay, this is where we're... Shit, now I gotta go to the bank. Damn it, damn it, damn it. But that should be right over here. Okay, before I do that, let me go grab a coffee. I'll be right back. Thompson did me some 8-bit music, so blame him for this. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Now, Mark, bank. We bank. But yeah, it's very sandboxy. So, is that the bank? Yes. Back off. I don't know why, but we'll take it. And I'm probably going to need to repair some stuff, yeah. And tool. I think that's it. And the blacksmith dude is around. He's over here. All right. You can interact with any of the NPCs. Most of them have names. If you ask them what their name is, you'll get their name. And then when you From that point forward, you'll always know what that person's name is. But you don't learn their name until you actually talk to them. You there, kind sir. Do I have? I gotta see which ones I have already. Copper, iron. Okay, I need silver and gold. And what patterns do I have? I'm just trying to raise my skill right now. Dagger. Longsword. Okay. So I need silver from you, pal. It's a tiara. There's two-handed weapons, one-handed weapons. You can do sword and shield if you want. You can dual wield if you want. You can make all kinds of armor. Housing items you can make. You can, like, if you get an animal head, you can mount it and hang it on the wall in your house. Let's get to foraging. I hope I have coal. Doesn't matter which one of these games you play, they always portray the crafting of weapons and whatnot inaccurately. They always have it like you're pouring molten iron into a mold or something like that. It just doesn't work that way. But even the Lord of the Rings movie, when the goblins were making all the swords for the orcs, they had them pouring it into a mold. It doesn't work that way. Need more coal. You don't sell it. Specific vendors only sell specific things. For all your trade skill stuff, you have to visit a trade skill vendor. Fortunately, they're all labeled on the map, but I think he's right up here. You can talk to the dog if you want. No, I guess you can. Need coal. Chunk of coal. About 20 of them. Yeah. I might have the volume up too loud. Like I said, the new headset, I'm not quite sure how loud it is on your end. Is it? Okay. I was afraid of that. Hey bitch, where are you going? train me. Smelting. Oh, I'm all trained up in that. Blacksmithing, I still need work on. Mining. Increases a chance to not consume a mining node on harvest. Neat. That means you can harvest it multiple times. Now I need to find somewhere with iron. The starting area actually has a lot of iron in it. You can see on the right side here every time you get a skill up. There's a notification. Alright, burn through all our copper. Fail. It wouldn't surprise me. No sense getting into a deal with Trump if you know there's any chance even though there's no chance of him losing the election. You never know. What the hell? Why isn't this not working? Oh, I need new smelting tongs. I broke my tongs. Oh man, I can cook like a madman. I do most of the cooking in the house. You don't even know. You don't even know. Zeus, what's going on? How's tricks, yo? How's the coding coming? God damn, I just bought new tongs. I've heard the horror stories about it. Oh, okay. There, I just learned something. Does it really? Oh my goodness. We'll make a hilt. Damn it. Oh, wait, that was right. Yeah. And longsword. Yeah, +2. The enhancements on it are variable, I guess. Well, let's try it again. I'm out of coal, damn it. How are we on? Hey, let's make an iron hilt. I don't have iron longsword? What kind of crap is that? I wonder if you could put a iron hilt on a copper blade. Curious. Since I don't have an... Let's find out. Ah, I guess you can. Copper, iron. Let's see what happens. Neat. Failed. Looks like I need a new hammer too. Iron dagger. Alright, I need new stuff. Most of the stuff I'm just going to sell. So I need a new mining pick. No, I have 2 mining picks. So I need a new blacksmithing hammer. Smithing hammer. sell some stuff. Alright, let's start dumping. Beetle carapace. Probably should start keeping all these gems that I've been selling. Five to 15, 5 to 15. They're all the same. Geist urn. Slime ooze. Reagents are used for spellcasting, and raw materials are of course used for crafting. And mining pick. Oh, mine's still good. Alright. So we have a couple backups. Now let's repair our gear and then go back out and do some more. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Really need to upgrade my boots. That thing, I need 100 of these things to do a oh, I have 100 of them. Let's fix it. Woot. When you pick it up, it only has 12 durability. But if you do a major repair to it, it takes it all the way back up to its full potential. And that's that. Okay, I think we're done. Head back over to the bank, drop a bunch of stuff off, and go adventuring. getting this crap out of my inventory. Oh, I can actually sell those. Damn. Need to pay attention. Animal hide. Stash that. I'll sell those. I never use them. Your mom's a hoe. Gotta replace that soon. Potato, potato, potato. Shit, I never did process my cotton. That we'll put in the house. Sell that. I don't know why I didn't. Sell that because you're not going to have any friends on the offline version. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Now let's go to our house. Where the hell is it? I forget. There it is. Boy, the neighbors are awake. She really needs to start beating up kids. What the hell are they doing? Good lord. I don't think it's very safe to put a candle on the floor, do you? Well, I just want to get it out of my bag for now. One in each corner. And then we got this urn thing. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Placement of items is kind of sketchy, especially if you're trying to place something on top of your fireplace. Best place to keep your books is above the fireplace. Remember that. Ooh, that's pretty. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Make sure the dog doesn't get in. And now I need another vendor. Lots come in any size from the one that I just had all the way up to a castle. And then, like I said, you can build your own town if you're so inclined, so motivated. However much time you're willing to put into it. Then in your town, other people can decide to move in and rent a lot house or build a house in your town, and then you collect taxes on it. Alright, let's sell all this crap. I was selling these things for the longest time because I had no idea what they were used for. And it turns out they're kind of important. I don't know if these maps are anything, but I keep them just in case. Red worms are for fishing, of course. And there were some potions. I never used these. Never use these. Never use these. There. Now we're fit and trim again. Or fight and trim again. Let's go make some more money. Fishmonger. What's this? Oh, robot. And in any of the zones that you're in, if you just run to the edge of the zone, for the most part, you can just leave. But I think this one you actually have to go out there because of the hills. UK releases footage showing warship escorting tankers in Gulf. If Iran views that area as theirs, and you just decide to, whether you recognize it or not is irrelevant, and you decide to just go through their waters without first seeking permission, at least doing the decent thing and letting them know that you're coming through. you can't really act surprised when a country like Iran takes your tanker. I'm not trying to stick up for Iran. I'm not. But I've just seen a lot of pushing for war with Iran, and it's really a war that we don't want, that nobody wants, except for a select few who are going to cash in on it. Bolton, prime example. I guarantee you he's got tons of stock in Maverick and the other various weapon suppliers and arms suppliers. Naturally, he's going to want to see a war. Bankers are going to want to see a war because of the unstable economy. A good way to stabilize the economy is just getting a lot of people killed. But honestly, it's a war that the world is just not equipped to deal with right now. Nobody is. It's going to bring in Russia. It will more than likely bring in China. And that's a war we can't win. That's effectively two major superpowers and their allies against us. Because we're not going to get a lot of help from Great Britain. Their economy's in the shitter. The EU will just throw us to the wolves because they can't stand Trump. And the smartest thing he did, where that drone got shot down, the smartest thing he did was just letting it go. You were flying somewhere you shouldn't have been flying. Don't act surprised when they shoot it down. And it's not me sticking up for Iran or anything like that. It's just we're too spread out. Our military is not in a good position right now to be fighting a major war. And taking up arms against Iran is going to incite a major war. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Russia knows it. That's why they keep pushing us not to do it, because they would have no choice. It's a major trade partner with Russia. They do a lot of business with China. We can't handle that. Be right back. I need a coffee. Alright, we're back. And let's not forget that a court has ruled that women will be eligible for the draft. So, something else they need to keep in mind before they go pushing for it. Let's find something to get into over here. Let's just go exploring a little bit. New location discovered. Well, what have we here? Tempted to switch over to archery for a while. Whoa, don't want that. Oops. He has a knockback. That's cool. There's so much of this game that I've yet to... I don't want the carcasses. That's for cooking, and I don't want to dabble with cooking yet. Squirrel. That just takes me out. Okay, so we got undead in the area. Good to know. Never been in this area, so I don't know what to expect. Small crocodile. Let's get him. Make us a purse. Sucks looking at everything green, but it beats not being able to see. So, because when it gets dark, it gets dark. Wait, there's a building here? What is this? Kind of freaking hobbit house. I love how they always threaten you right as they're dying. I'll come out here where I can bludgeon it properly. What's down there? I want to go down there. How do you get back out? That's the question. I think he's stuck. Are you stuck? Burial mounds. Ooh. That's how you do it. Uh-oh. Oh, there's probably a clue on the rocks. We may be trapped. Oh wait, I get it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. And it should be this one. No. So we got there. There. Did they reset? You bastards. Yeah, they did. Position of the sun over the hill on this rock. And there's no clue. There's 2. Three. Didn't work. Okay. Oh, come on. One. I'm trapped. Jinkies. Danny Maple, what's going on, yo? You're still alive. I don't know how to get out of here. Yeah, oh yeah, my life's good. Of all the people in the world with things to complain about, I ain't one of them. I'm trapped in this cave though. That's kind of problematic. You do? Yeah. You still working a lot? See, now you would think, you know, morning, noon, evening. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then that one all the way down. You would think. But when you do this one, oh no, that's not good. Now I had 3 of them down at one point, and I forget how the hell I did it. So let's take our day backwards. That one pop out. Damn it. Well, looks like we're stuck here tonight, folks. We're never getting out of this cave. I'm going to have to delete and re-roll. I'll pick those mushrooms though. Get me out of this cave. This is why you don't go around. Oh, shit. Never mind. We're out. Derp. Can't trap me. Too wise for you. Something bit me. Where are we at? Okay, so these are burial mounds apparently. Let's go check out the other one. Where the heck did they come from? Don't run from me, you're just gonna die tired. Where the hell are all these guys coming from? Anybody else? Gotta go pick some cotton. That's where I was heading. Corpse wax. Look at that. That's manliness right there. Punching a stone wall to death. Come here, you bastard. The reason why I keep putting my weapons away is you heal faster when you're out of combat. In case you're wondering, which you probably weren't. So the online servers, those little Crown of the Obsidians, you almost never find them. Incredibly hard to find. There's a central area. I want to get into it. I see you in there, mushroom. Probably going to get trapped in there too, though. It's a bear. Ah. Nope, that's not it. Well, unseal it. What the hell? It's a little whiffy in here. I figure I'll let some air in. I have no idea why I'm here, what I'm doing here. Just picked a random spot and hopped in. Can I not beat this wall up? Well, let's climb on top and see what's in there. Ooh, is that a pine tree I can cut down? You're supposed to be able to cut down the brown ones. Nope, guess not. Alright, where am I at? Is there even anything here? There's a little village town thing over there. Let's go that way. It's a rather large mushroom. Oh, it's a mushroom guy. Fizzle, fizzle, fizzle. Oh, they're just greens. Whoa, spores. You definitely get an old school vibe when you're playing it, but it's not as group dependent as EverQuest is. You can very easily solo a lot of the stuff, not all of it, but a lot of it. Whereas EverQuest is very group dependent. This one not so much. Mushroom people hurt. It's worth checking out. Somebody from Discord was playing it, recommended it to me. Necronut, he streams on Twitch, and I looked at the the Steam video, the video up on Steam, and just didn't look too impressed. Or I wasn't too impressed with what I saw, and then I jumped into it. I decided, well, screw it. I'm looking for a game to play. I'll check it out. What the hell? And pleasantly surprised. All right, that's all well and good, but I don't want to go that way. Ooh, cotton. It's a bear. There's a lot of space to explore. It'll keep you busy for a long time. It's very characters are very customizable. You make whatever you want. You just choose the skills that you want, and you're good to go. I'll kill that bear, just because he's a bear. All the trade skills are represented. You got your healer classes, your DPS classes, your tanky classes, and you can mix and match. Pristine bear head. Ooh, we can make a trophy with that. All right, we're running out of zone here. Got to go back up this way. Stop getting distracted. The downside is you only get one character. But the upside is if you don't like the way your character is, you can just start working on something else. Like if you pick a melee character and you use bladed weapons and you don't like it, you can switch over to bludgeoning weapons or archery or magic or whatever you want to do. You can use two-handed weapons, you can use one-handed weapons, whatever you want to do. Weapon and shield, dual wield. Pick your poison. Now, this is the offline version of the game, but on the online version of the game, the player housing and whatnot that's worth the price of admission right there. Are you going to attack me? I guess you are. I don't want to attack him if he's not attacking me. Yeah, it's worth it. You'll have fun with it, I guarantee it. The online server is a little less than optimized, and as you can see, even offline, I'm still stuttering here and there. So it's still a work in progress. Keep that in mind. But it's very playable. Just decorating your house alone makes it incredibly enjoyable. What is the point of this? I'm so confused. Bear trap. Bear trap. It's a wizard. And his name is Yellow, so we're going to murder him. It uses an encumbrance system for loot, so your bag is pretty much unlimited as long as you can carry the weight that you have. Oh no you don't, Trixie. Rakib, what's going on? And kind of like, oh, what's the freaking game? Elder Scrolls. Everything is pick-upable, like that scale. I want it, I'm taking it. Filled test tube rack, I want it, I'm taking it. Even that candle, if I wanted it, I could take it. Let's just take this out. I don't think there's much else here. Yeah, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. A bandit. So now when you're doing your overland travel and you encounter something like that, it's basically a random encounter, and it'll trigger something. And this is one of the cities or towns that's currently under siege. And that's also where my house is, so it makes things a little problematic. Can't get into town because you have to get through the siege. And I'm not powerful enough to beat up the guys sieging the town. Excuse me. I mean, there's ways around that, but I'm looking for somewhere to go play. It's an MMO that you can also play offline if you want to, which I'm currently doing. Just exploring, looking for areas to tinker around in. Axe Witch. Driss, what's going on? Zeus was just here. I'm not sure if he still is. We've discovered Axe Witch. Just some little burg, I guess. Very large trees. Oh, I try all kinds of games. I just picked this one up last week. I play all kinds of stuff. Kind of hooked on this one right now, though. But this too shall pass. That's a lot. Usually in the towns there's nothing to do, it's just a town. Oh, no worries. No worries. We're still here. What was it, 3 years now? I think we've been doing this craziness. I think this is just housing. I don't think there's actually a town here. Yeah, that's all it is, just housing. Vendor, town crier. And that's it. Visit the town crier in every town you go to. If it's the first time you visited them, it'll give you 100 gold pieces. They're very generous. Can't imagine forming a stable economy around a system like that, but whatever. Hey, there's a guard. Don't piss off, I don't want to talk to you either. There's our crafting station with the crafting vendors. And a chicken. Very important, chickens. There's a dog. This town has everything. Okay, here's your 100 gold. And then the town criers will tell you which lots are available in the online mode. Offline, everything's available. And if you know, then you just click on it and it'll put an indicator on your map. Oh. And like in EverQuest, the town criers want you to take messages around. Oh, you can sail. You can play this online. You can play it like a typical MMO. You can play it offline like I'm doing right now, where it's just a single player game, and then you can play online single player, which it's a single player game, but you can still see everybody's houses and whatnot. I'll be doing that tomorrow night. And so you're using the same map that the online world uses. But you can still see everybody's homes, use everybody's vendors and all that kind of stuff. And then you got the online friends mode, which allows you to play with just your group of friends, but nobody else. But it's still, it gives you access to all the player vendors and whatnot. So there's a few different modes you can try. Multiplayer, yeah. Open is just general MMO. Party is just you and a group of friends. And then private is just you in the online modes. And then the offline mode is just you, with no player stuff. It's probably kind of boring to watch for Key, but if you were actually playing, it'd be a different story. It's just a lot of exploring. It's very sandboxy, but with a bunch of different options. And you have an offline character and an online character, so there's no exploiting. You can't like take your offline character, run around, do all the dungeons, and then hop online, because you have two separate characters. Yeah, I don't like PUBG. Don't care for it. It's free to play, Driss. Free to play. I mean, it has its micro shop and whatnot. Crown shop they call it. You buy stacks of their currency, and then you use that currency to buy stuff. There's a subscription that gives you access to other stuff. I don't know. I'm just playing the free to play version. And the offline mode, it doesn't matter. What the hell was I doing? I wanted to bank some stuff, and I forget what. Animal hides, I want to bank those. Nothing against PUBG, it's a fine game. It's just not my kind of game. No, definitely not Fortnite. Again, it's a fine game. It's just no. Nope. I don't like games that piss you off. I like games that are fun. I don't want to get mad at a game. What the hell? Yeah, you can either get it through Steam and then log in through Steam, but you still have to register on there. So you might as well just get it from the site itself. And that way, just leave Steam out of it altogether. That way you don't have Steam running in the background if you don't want to. What, Fortnite? I tried Fortnite, I tried PUBG, I didn't care for either one of them. It's just, they're games designed to make people angry. It just seems to be a trend, like with Apex Legends. Everybody I've seen play that game just gets really pissed off a lot. And I don't want to do that in a game. I want to have fun. Games are supposed to be fun. They're supposed to make you happy. They're not supposed to make you angry. We've forgotten that the games are supposed to be fun, I think. And that competitive nature that games have now. Why am I here? What am I doing? Combat. Hey, it's blacksmith. No, he's African American smith. Buy my stuff. Admiral's hat? What? I gotta get one of them. Clockwork armor boots. Why do I want clockwork boots? I bet they look cool. Damn, I should have made my house here. This guy's got some weird stuff. Royal Founders cloth chest armor. Royal Founders leather boots. Oh, it's just decoration stuff. I do need new pants. Mine are kind of gay looking. Alright. I just want to sell. Oh no, I want to keep that. Sorry about the humdrum nature. I know people that stream games tend to do more exciting things, but this is how the game actually is when you're not raiding with your friends. There's a lot more of this than there is of that, and so this is an honest look at the game, especially when you're first trying to figure it out. And there's a dog. Dog obviously doesn't speak English. That's really all I wanted here. There's nothing here, so onward. And you can do that. That's worth it right there. But when you get in and you see all the stuff that people have done to their houses, especially in some of the bigger areas, it's crazy. Big dragon statues on their roofs, all these glowing portals all over the place. It's crazy. Giant wooden ducks. I've seen a lot of giant wooden ducks. Skills. It's all skill based. Like Gathorn's Call, basically. You're a giant duck. You got bladed weapons, you got bludgeon or pole arms, heavy armor, light armor, ranged attacks, bludgeon attacks. Then you got your magic stuff right here, a bunch of different schools of magic, and then you got your strategy skills, which I'm not quite sure what they do. Like say right now I'm using blades. Let's say I decide to switch over to ranged attacks or whatever. Well, I can just click on these little green triangles so that XP is no longer going into my blades, and it'll all funnel into my ranged attacks instead, so I can increase my ranged attacks. You get it? That kind of thing. And you mix and match. You know, I got a blade guy, but I also use some fire magic to make my fiery sword, and I use some life magic for heals, and moon magic lets me see in the dark. That's how I get the night vision. So there's very, very reminiscent of the AC skill set. Yeah, yeah. Although you don't spend XP, you once you level up like the first tier, then you can move on to the second tier, and then once you level up like this particular skill in the second tier, it'll allow you to move on to the third tier. And then for the third tier, you have to level up both of these to move on. You know, that kind of thing. And you'll see when your skills level up over here on the right side. Every time you use a skill, a little bit of XP goes into it. But you want to make sure that if you're not using like ranged weapons, for example, you want to make sure that you, although I haven't, you want to make sure you shut that off so that no XP is going there. That kind of thing. And same deal with the trade skills. You got all your typical, you got your gathering skills, mining, foraging, forestry, whatnot, and then you got your refinery skills where you take your raw ore and turn it into ingots, and then you got your actual trade skills themselves, blacksmithing, carpentry, whatnot. And you can like make weapons, armor, you can make furniture for your house, you can, you name it. Very, very flexible, very customizable, very fun. Hard pressed not to find something to do. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not 100% positive. I know they mentioned that. Oh, and then there's this. One more thing. You can have different loadouts. So, like, if you're in a situation where you don't want to use your melee attacks anymore and you want to switch over to magic, you just click equip that one, and it automatically changes your loadout. And you can do that in the middle of combat too. So, and you can have like multiple set up. Lots of different things. So I'm still learning a lot of it. Yeah, yeah. Richard Garriott, Ultima Online, had a big hand in putting this together. Now, before I head out, I'm going to go grab another coffee. I will be right back. What else? There was something else. Oh, yeah, let me show you. Once you leave an area, you go into the overland or overworld map. This is how you get from point A to point B. You can either run there, or there's certain areas that have portals that'll take you there. that kind of thing. Or you know, you have recall scrolls that'll take you back to your bind point. But this is how you travel around. It's just, and I'm trying to zoom out so you can see the whole world. But this is the whole world. There's this big island here and then all this here. I don't know what the hell that is. I just left Axwich. And on the offline world, you'll just have all the regular stuff that's normally in the game. But in the online world, you'll have like player constructed towns and whatnot that'll be dotting the landscape. Because you can build a town basically wherever you want, I guess. And each one of these areas is somewhere to explore. This is where my house is. If I recall, it'll take me back to this town. It was under siege the last time I was there. Sometimes towns are under siege, and if a town's under siege, you can't get into it unless you break the siege first. Crazy stuff. But there's actually a spot that I was looking for because I need to start harvesting some pine. And somebody said that a place called Pine something or other is where you want to do that, surprisingly enough. I gotta remember where it is. I think it was near Britannia. Britannia is like the big city. In the online version, there isn't any player housing available in Britannia anymore. Arteris is one of the other big towns. Cities. And they're big. They're really big. The cities are. But where the hell is this place at? Bear with me just a minute. I'm trying to find it. And you can run anywhere. And you're not stuck to just the roads either when you're in the overland map. You can go cross country if you want, but you slow down. Yeah, the overworld map just connects all the areas together, and they're not actually instanced on the online version. Multiple people can be in there, multiple groups can be in the same dungeon. In the offline one, once you, when I first started the stream tonight, I was in a dungeon. I went into a dungeon, and in the offline version, once you kill a bad guy in the dungeon, it stays dead. But the harvesting nodes, which is why I was there in the first place, I wanted to harvest some copper. They'll replenish, but the bad guys won't. Now in the online version, the bad guys will respawn, and pretty rapidly too. So in dungeons, you kind of want to take a group, because it's real easy to get overwhelmed. Just as you like finish killing off the last bad guy in this spawn of 5 or so, they'll start respawning. Where the hell is it? Where's Britannia at? This is where you start. Well, this is where I started, right over here. And somehow I ended up over here. I don't know. And I was supposed to go to this town to complete some quest, and I just kind of forgot all about it. This Arteris. But I'm looking for... I need pine, and it's really hard to find. It's like the hardest wood in the freaking game to find. But the starting area where you first start off really does a good job of walking you through the basic process of how the game works. Where the hell is Britannia? Why can I not find it? I could have sworn it was over here. All your windows are scalable, so. And movable. But you'll begin in one of the outskirts. I think it depends on which race you choose, because there's 3 human races, like in Asheron's Call, well, the original Asheron's Call. So you can pick one of 3. There's like a Nordic one, a regular European one, and then another one that I don't know. And I think they each start in a different starting area. Where? Oh, where? Pineville. There it is. I have to go there. So I have to go that way. Alright, let's go that way. And when you're running on the overworld map like this, sometimes you'll see like a skeleton or a bandit or something on the road, and they'll ambush you, like that scorpion right there. So you just want to give them a wide berth. If you don't want to fight them. Your adventuring areas that are non-town areas that you can adventure in, they'll have tiers, 1 through whatever, and that's basically the difficulty of that area. So there's a skeleton on the road, and I don't want to deal with that, so I'm just going to go around it. You slow down when you leave the road, you pick up speed when you get back on it. Let's walk right into that skeleton. Just want to make sure I'm going the right way. Where the hell did it go? Pineville. There we go. Well, let's see what happens. Trying to avoid that skeleton. Not that I'm afraid or anything, mind you. I ain't afraid of nothing. That's a 5+ area. That means I'll get my ass kicked. I'm basically doing a level 2 area now. Can I not? I don't want to go all the way around. Damn it, I guess I have to. And I'm sure there's faster ways to travel that I'm just not aware of, but... Radio City. Yeah, there's a place called Radio City. I'll have to swing by there. Check out the music hall. It's tier 3. and it's a long, slow slog. It's not something that you're going to get through quickly. Where the hell is Radio City? It's supposed to be like right around here. Maybe it's closed for business. Oh, it's... never mind. Doesn't exist in this game. Or in this map. Pineville. There we go. And you can't cross the water. Nice. Blood River Massacre Adventure Area. Come on now, where the hell is this stuff? I can't. I'm so confused. Oh, this is the other starting area, Blood River Outskirts. Okay, that's what that is. Let's check it out. It's not going to be anything challenging in here, I don't think. Ow. Elves. Maybe you can be an elf. Ah, how about that? I just assumed you couldn't, but maybe you can. What's going on out here, fellas? Oh, undead elves. Nice. Can't see me, I'm one with the forest. No, you're wrong. Holy shit, 37 gold. I'm just looking for resources, really. Because I'm boring. God, these guys are loaded. I'm gonna get rich. You get more loot in the offline version than you do in the online version, so. The ambushes are going to start getting irritating. That's what I'm looking for. Copper. I was hoping for iron. Four. Wow. And you'll know which tree can be harvested because there will be a line going across it and the bottom part will glow green. Haven't come across any yet. Yeah, you just stay over there. I ain't got no business with you. Now I kind of want to re-roll. Make an elf. Gray names won't attack. And that's a duck. I was going to let you live, but you had to go and start your crap. See what happens? Close, please, thank you. No, I already looted him. I'll loot the other guy. There we go. Oh, these guys are loaded. Let's talk to this guy. Elves are ruthless, bloodthirsty savages. Into the vigilante nest. Alright, that's all. He gave me a quest. What? Who did it? You know what? I don't care. Oh, we're getting lots of healing potions. Ooh, a painting. Put that in our house. Bear trap. Ah, look at all of them. Look at all of them. Get off me. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight anymore. Yeah, there you go. Play with the wolf. Oh, don't want to go there. This is a very low level area, so nothing's going to be very dangerous. Just annoying. Some funny dialogue. Can't see it because my big head's in the way. A tomato. Coconut. I'm thinking I've been here already. I don't know why a zombie elf would have money, but whatever. Haven't come across a single tree yet. Am I supposed to be killing somebody? Into the vigilante nest. Well, let's go check it out. Can I sneak through? Nope. Mushroom dude. Psilocybin. Hey! Tripping balls, yo. I love the lighting. Vigilante gate key is required. Where the heck am I going to get one of those? Ah. Problem solved. There's a dog. Vigilante guard. Nice hat. Phineas Dumplemouth's task. Oh, they teach you emotes too. Sometimes you'll get a dialogue thing and they'll have an emote that they'll teach you. Nothing's getting past me. Nope. Doing a fine job. It's a duck. Alright, where am I at? What the hell do we have here? Ooh, lava. Let's go over there. You're going to attack me, aren't you? I'll never have to buy potions again. Still haven't found a single tree that I can cut down. No, you have two separate characters. That prevents exploiting. Because you can play offline, go into a dungeon, and not have to worry about it respawning, and then no. If you have two separate characters, but you only get one on each. Well, what I've been doing is just checking things out. I'll play online, and then I'll come across something that is a little tricky. So I'll hop into the offline character and go check it out with that to figure it out. It's just a little easier offline. Like there was a dungeon that neat. Tried to do online, but with the respawn rate, I just couldn't keep up with the respawn rate solo. But there's no respawning offline in dungeons, Oh, this guy's a little tougher. Must be a boss. Nice, good deal. I hope you have fun with it. I really do. It takes a little while to get used to. Especially like the dialogue, having to talk to people and whatnot, turning in quests. But you'll figure it out. Ah! The floor broke. That happens. What's the deal with this red river? Is that lava? Let's find out. Ooh. Alligator. Or is it red tide? Oh, my feet didn't burn off. gotta mean something. Oh, Blood River. I get it. I get it. Crocodile head. I'm gonna have to learn taxidermy. Well, I was planning on working on the wood crafting stuff, carpentry, but I might have to switch to leatherworking instead, because I'm not getting any wood. Ew. There's a fishing node right there. You can fish anywhere, but the nodes have greater chance of something cool. Clay, I don't want clay. About to head out of the zone. Still haven't come across a single cuttable tree. What have we here? What the hell is that? Unpowered automaton monkey with an inscription on the back of its head that reads, "Property of Gus. If found, please return to Gus in the Blood River outskirts." Alright, we found Gus's monkey. Sure, he'll be very happy. Kind of want to keep it though. Not often you find a mechanical monkey. Still no trees. What the hell? It's a forest. You'd think some of them would be choppable. You can kill and skin the critters too. The deer and the squirrels and the rabbits. And sometimes you get like rabbit meat or squirrel meat. Carcasses that you can then cook. It's a very busy game. Oh, fishing 2. Apparently I've never fished before. Ugh. Can't be sanitary. Oh, come on. I am one with the forest. Now you are. Can we just not? It'd be nice if there was some kind of invisibility so you could just... Well, I'm sure there is, but haven't come across it yet. Well, what have we here? I'm dropping a lot of gold, holy crap. What was that? What was that? Who's shooting at me? Rotten bastard. Oh, wait till I get down this ladder. You're dead. You're freaking dead. Where's the ladder? Okay, we're going up. I see you down there. You're dead. Wait till I get down there. There's nothing to harvest in here. The Solus starting area had some crap everywhere. Ooh, I'm gonna get up there. How do I get up there? There. I'm guessing there's spiders in here somewhere. Or not. Where's the other one? There you are. Spiders. These are egg sacs or something. They usually hatch spiders. Oh, he didn't stand a chance. There's another one of those monkeys. I guess you can only carry one. That sucks. Is that it? Yeah, I guess so. Just exploring, finding out what's what and where's where. There's lots of garlic. I don't know why. Stay over there. Nobody wants you. Good man. Good man. This is the Elven refugee camp. And a dog. And a chicken. And there we are. Okay. I'm going to wrap up there. Are there classes in? No, everything is skill-based, Elred. Everybody starts as an archer. But you can, like if you find a sword, for example, you can start using swords or whatever. You can switch anytime you want. But everybody starts as an archer because it's just easier, I guess. And actually, it's not a bad thing to stick with for a little while because you get tons of arrows from loot drops and whatnot. You never run out of arrows. You never have to buy them. So, but yeah, once you're to that point, you go up to the adventuring trainer, not the crafting trainer, but the adventuring trainer, and just start picking and choosing. I think you start with all of them already, at least at a base level. So whichever one you want to decide to, and you can even be a mage if you want to, and just focus on the magic, and you'll need a wand or a staff or something like that. But yeah, but I am going to wrap up there. I'm going to be back on tomorrow night on the online mode. So until then, I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, see you then. Have a good weekend.